Hi, this is Elizabeth Gearhart. I'm here with Maralyn Dolan. She is the president of Integrated Printing and Graphics, an award-winning printing company. So hi, Maralyn. What did you win an award for?
I we have won so many awards I can't even keep it track. One of my clients, Hudson News, it's in all the newsstands. I never put in for awards, and he does fabulous work. We work together, and he said, "I want to win some awards." So I started putting in the awards, and one right after another. And then Graphic Design USA magazine said, "We never see work like this." And they have contests throughout the year. And they said, the publisher said, "Would you like to be on our site for designer friendly printers?" And I said, "Yes, I would indeed." So we are the only printer I think we're the only printer on the site that does this very high end work.
So can you describe the work a little bit?
Sure, I do have images of my work. If you would like me to put that up, can I put that up and share a screen?
Absolutely. I'd love to see that.
Oh, okay. It says the host. Oh, here it is here. Okay. So we are a print production house, which means we have no equipment. So we do everything from, as you can see here on the screen, large format environmental installations. This was done for Sherry Lehman in New York, the fabulous wine store. And we do packaging. So I'm going to scroll down here and you can see this spectacular, it's a request for, it's a bid for Chicago Midway through Hudson News. So we work hand in glove with the designers, as I mentioned before, to come up with this spectacular and many others like this packaging to win awards. And yes, they did win this award. But not only packaging, and we do just regular packaging too. Sometimes it's just a box. Not everything we do is award winnings, but clients depend on us to do really great work. And I'll explain that in a minute. So this is a brochure that we did for a condominium going up in New York. And why we're brought in is the design firm absolutely is a major league design firm, but what they don't know is they don't know print. And many of the young designers now, they're great designers, but they're so hungry for print and how to get things done. And that's what we bring to the table. So there's, from everything from the paper, from the different printing treatments to the specialty binding, that's what we do. And this last one, this, so you know what, this is just a showcase of our work, so that I send out to clients and prospects. And this is we work with a lot of nonprofits. Nonprofits and direct mail go hand in glove. Mostly nonprofits get up to about 80% of their funding from direct mail. So it's direct mail along with all the other stuff that they do. So, I mean, I think that probably gives a good feel for the type of work that we do.
Absolutely. It's beautiful, but it's fun too. It looks extremely high end. I love the champagne at the top and
I
that.
know, I know, I know,
Uh,
everybody knows that. I
so
know.
yeah, so you work mostly with nonprofits and do you work with businesses then? You're B2B, right?
And B2B, I work with a lot of financial institutions.
Okay.
And granted, they're not doing as much work as they are now, as they used to, unfortunately. But one of my investment firms, we do their annual report, and they were unhappy with it was done by a big, annual report company, and they were unhappy with the work. And my client, who's been a client since 1998, said, "How would you change this?" And I said I would do this, this, this. She said, "That's why we brought you in, because I have the ability to look at something and make it better." And I think that is why people hire us, is because we do that. Whether it's luxury or direct mail, we bring it together. Now I'm going to stop this now. So right now I'm working on with a design firm. We have design firms that work only in luxury, and we're their printer. We're just their printer. So right now we did, for this resort in Virginia, we did the key cards. We did the folders for the key cards. We're doing hang tags for their gift shop. Now, this is not fancy stuff, but what is different about this is we make sure that all this teal color matches. So whether we're printing on plastic or whether we're printing on coated paper or uncoated paper, it all has to be the same color.
And that's hard because it does look like you could take the same thing and it would look two different colors on two different substrates, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it does. So that's why we do testing.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said to the client the other day, I said, we have to, it's called drawdowns. We have to do drawdowns because we're doing it on a different substrate. And she said, that's why we hire you. Because I begin with the end in mind. I'm going to be looking at this myself. And if this teal color doesn't match with that teal color, it'll make me crazy. So.
And there are a lot of people that are very analytical. Like that would drive me crazy too, if they were off the shade, right? And it's all goes back to your branding. And if you're high end and luxury, then it better match. If you're, low end and people don't pay a lot, they're not going to really care. But the people that are high end are going to expect a certain level of perfection, right?
Yeah, and that's the designers, because they work so hard on their designs and they just want it to work. And when I know it, I've seen it, when they get something and they don't like it, design is difficult, graphic design. Yeah. I've taken courses in it. I said, I could never do this. This is really hard. And each design, when the designers get them, the creative directors get them, they're like, oh, be still my heart. And when I get a call, they said, I love it. That's, that's why I love what I do, because it helps the designers out.
So do you have clients all over the world then, or the United States, or how far is your?
No, actually, no, just the metropolitan New York area. And we ship all over the world because of financial companies and that. But basically everything is done here. Even, sometimes we print in Hartford for a nonprofit, and the clients, most of the clients are in the New York area. So we will print and address and do the mailing, but to save time, we'll send, and money, we'll send the mailing to a local post office in New York. So there's all these things that you have to think about, but basically it's New England and the New York metropolitan area. So.
Okay, so how do your clients find you?
I just got a new client last week, and it's through an agency. It was through an agency, but I met this client through networking. So, you networking, and someone said, that's what networking is about. You two should meet. You think the same. And that's actually how, my design clients, they get it. And I get it. So I get referrals that way. A lot of referrals through design firms, but also networking.
Yeah, well, this is kind of a niche. I never really thought about this. You go run something off at Staples. Not exactly.
Yeah, but it's great for that. People say, oh, I love your business card. I want that. And I said, you don't want to go through me for this.
Yeah.
Go to one of the online fabulous business card companies. And, but right today, I'm doing business cards for a gallery, and they want a wow. Mm-hmm. And we're doing testing. We're doing different types of paper, different types of ink. There will be, at the end of the day with these business cards, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different treatments on these business cards. And I know it's expensive too, but these are luxury people. They want, when you get your card, put it in your hand, and they get it and say, wow, this is amazing. And they want it to be memorable. And that's what, I bring the memorable experience to them. But I'm not right for everyone. you know, so,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Sometimes it's, you just want to get an online brochure, but that's, my niche is upscale.
Right. So I guess I've probably been handed a business card like that, probably at a networking thing in New York somewhere, and made the connection somewhere in my brain, but never really thought about, wow, how would I get one of these made like this? Because that is, it really is a niche. And a lot of people, like, paying for marketing is like really difficult to start with, and this is all part of their branding, right? It's part of their marketing, and to convince them that your branding needs this, well, I guess it's easier to do with the high end place, because that's how they can really differentiate themselves from the place down the street that isn't as high end, right?
Yeah, I look at the business cards that I get, and it's just different, because it's just different. But I got a call last month from a woman that I met 2 years ago at a networking event, and she saved my card. And so she's not a big client; she's a new client. And actually, I said, I'm not the one to do your business card. She's an attorney, and she's a sole proprietor. And I told her what she should do,
Mhm.
because she's starting out. She doesn't, I'm happy to help. And I said, this is what you should do. I would. We are doing a little bit of other work, but basically, for her, it doesn't make sense for her to go through me. So.
Right, right. And
That the card worked. She remembered me from the card.
yeah, exactly. And I don't think people realize how many little details there are to this kind of work, and how, like, paper weights and color tints and all that. I don't think they realize. They just know that it looks good at the end, right?
Well, sometimes clients have no idea what we go through to
Hmm.
get this right. Some do, because we live it together, So, but there is a lot of work that goes involved. Whether it's we do a little bit of design. If we have freelancers that we adore, I used to have freelancers on staff, but times have changed, and but I still use them, and they're great. And of course we do the printing, and we do the fulfillment. And actually, for this resort we're doing in Virginia, the client just called and she said, "Can you do the menu covers?" I said, "Of course we can do the menu covers." Yeah, she said, "Phew," So, oh, good, you can do them. It's so like she can relax now, because she knows I'm on top of it. We'll, me and my team will be on top of it. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, the next time I go to a resort or something, I'm gonna think about you and think, I wonder if she did this.
Yeah, well, I'll send you some of my cards. You should, if you see lousy work, so you should call this woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to going to a resort or any place soon.
Oh, me too. I know. Beginning of 2021. Well, I've had my first dose of the vaccine, so
I'm done. I had it. I'm done. And I had my 2 weeks, and I went, we had company Saturday night. We actually had company in our home without masks.
yay! What a
I know,
relief.
it's weird though. It's like, where's my mask? I should have it on. So it takes a little while to get used to it. So that's good. Yeah. So pretty soon we'll all be, hopefully, you know.
In the resorts, enjoying the
Right,
looking
right.
at our key cards for our rooms,
Seeing
saying,
if
"Yeah,
the
I wonder
colors,
if Carolyn did that."
seeing if the colors match. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to say in your video?
Um, First of all, thank you very much. This is
Oh,
great
yeah.
fun. And, I'm happy to talk to people if they have an interest, and to see if it's a right fit. I would love people to go to our website, which is www.integrated, no R, integrated PG printgraphics.com, and see some of this really fabulous testimonials from our clients that are really great. So we love our clients. We love print. Yeah,
And you do a great job at it too.
and we do a great job at it. When I had the call yesterday. The new client said, "We hear you're the best in the business." And I said, wow, I like that. Yes, yes, I am.
Own it.
Yeah,
Yes,
right. So, but it was a wonderful compliment. So,
absolutely.
yeah.
Great. Well,
So
thanks,
that's
Mary.
good.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thank you. Take care.